What is up, my friends? Welcome to the Riley Tucker Show. I am going to give you a brief introduction of myself, what you can expect from the podcast. So this isn't going to be very long. Just want to keep it nice, nice and short for you. But I had plans to do a podcast, and I wasn't expecting to do it so soon. Honestly, I expected to, kind of get things together. Release it at a later time, maybe have a few episodes under my belt. But my mentor, he basically put the challenge out there for me to just get rolling with it, and so that's what we're doing, just getting started. And there's a saying, and the saying is ready, fire, aim. And basically, that's what this is. We're just jumping in. We're going to go for it. There's going to be mistakes. There's going to be some things that I've got to figure out and overcome. And I'm going to do that. But it's you never, if you just sit there and wait around, it's never going to happen, or you say you'll get to it and you never do. And I always do what I say I'm going to do. And so this is it. This is me starting the podcast, getting rolling with it, and I'm super excited. A little bit about me. My name is Riley Tucker. I am from West Jordan, Utah. I'm 27 years old, and I'm a real estate investor. I find investment properties that are deals, and I either sell them to another investor, or the plan is to pick some up myself. So that's what I'm currently working on. I have, so real estate really interests me. Businesses interest me a lot. And I think there'll be some of that in the future, outside my real estate business. Some things I like to do is snowboard, ride motorcycles. I'm also in the Air National Guard as a firefighter. And full-time right now, my dad and I have a motorcycle business. So we part out old motorcycles and sell the parts on eBay. And we can get into that later, because that has taught me a lot. And that's part of my experience, part of my story. But with this podcast, I want to be able to, to talk about the things I want to talk about. I want to get into finances. I want to get into money, real estate, businesses. I want to see how people at high levels have achieved what they've achieved. And over the last year and a half, I've been able to meet some really successful people, and I've been able to have really awesome conversations with them. And I want to be able to bring that to you guys. I want these conversations to be normal, like talking about money, talking to, business owners or real estate investors about their biggest struggles, and figuring out how we can learn from them as well, through their experiences. So I want to, and I want to bring on, not just like investors and business people, but I also want to bring on people that, like I said, that have just achieved awesome things. Like, wouldn't it be cool to have some athletes or some musicians, or just people that have done things at a really high level, and it took them to change their mindset and to be disciplined, and to follow through and work hard. And so I want to get into that and figure out how we can learn from that, so that we all win. So we can all achieve the awesome things that we want to achieve, and apply some of the same principles. So that's my idea with the podcast. I want to be able to make money with my friends. I want to be able to learn, and I want to be able to figure out how we can achieve those things as well. So like I said, I don't want to make this too long, but I do want to go back to what I said about that saying of ready, fire, aim. We're used to hearing it ready, aim, fire, right? But the concept behind this is just go, execute, make decisions, execute the plan, and execute every single day. Be disciplined. And I think we've all experienced this. We've heard of analysis paralysis. We've heard of shiny object syndrome. There's so many different things that we call it, and those are easy to get caught up in. But That's what I want to do on here is I want to be able to figure out how we can execute, not just talk about what we're going to do and say, oh, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it next week. I'm going to do it next month. But no, we're going to start today and we're going to do it. And that's the approach on this podcast. Like I said, I don't have everything together. I don't, you know, it's not like I have a bunch of podcasts line up and people to interview. I don't. But we're just going to roll with it, and it's going to be a good experience. So you're going to do that in your own life. Make a decision, execute. What is it that you are wanting to do with your life, and how are you going to get there? Are you just going to let it pass by every single day? That's the worst feeling ever. Is that what we want? Do we want to get to the end of our life and have regrets and realize that we didn't live up to our potential? I want to be able to live my life, and when my life's done, I want to be able to meet the person that I would have become, and I want to be better than that person. When I go to meet that person, I want them to say, "Holy crap! Like, you exceeded what you were supposed to be." Wouldn't it be a terrible feeling if we just got there, met the person we were supposed to become, and realized that we could have done so much more, and now we can't do anything because it's over? So, guys, this is just meant to be a little intro. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk with some of the best in the industry, and I've had the opportunity to be around the best real estate investors in this country. About a month ago, I was in Kalispell, Montana, with people that a combined net worth of billions of dollars. And this led me to think, and I'm like, if these guys can do it, why can't we do it? Why can't we be worth billions of dollars? Why can't we be worth millions of dollars? Whatever it is that you want to do. And it may not be a dollar amount. Why can't you be the greatest in your industry and succeed at that, or get paid for that, or get recognized for that? So let's do that. Let's execute and just go, even though we're not ready. And that's the approach, like I said, that this is. And, I'll get better over time. I'm not the best at podcasting. I made mistakes talking right now. But that's just how it goes. And we only get better. So, guys, this is the Riley Tucker Show. Thank you for joining me. We will see you on the next one. I've got some very cool guests coming up, and I can't wait for you to meet them.